Hi, us again.
Hello.
And Andy.
Hello.
We're, really, that's your Andy voice.
Yeah, that's Andy's voice. Yeah. 6'7", biggest man in the world. Hello. Just like that.
Okay.
We got to work on that. We
Yeah.
got to work on the Andy voice.
I'll see if I can't figure out how to do some effects or something.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So in this video, this is just going to be a
Brawny.
very, very quick video whilst we look. We're going to compare Badcube with Brawny and final victories.
Yeah, but we're not really, are we? Because we've got Badcube Brawny here, you know, which is all nice and all lovely. And then we've got, have you been in an accident that wasn't your fault? Brawn. Look at that.
So that side looks alright.
Oh yeah, he looks grand. Yeah, look at it. Look. Duh! Right, expert, you tell him why it's not working.
So,
You broke my toy.
I didn't break it. You pulled that bit off.
Oops. Okay.
That bit was not me. Oh, I can see how to fix that bit though. So, on the arms, this bit of the arm, you see there is said a mushroom peg, but that bit of the bicep should collapse up, but instead of collapsing up, it pushes the hand out a little bit. And because it pushes the hand out a little bit, then the hand doesn't sit flush in there, so the windscreen bit can't go in and complete the transformation. Up until that point though, I was really loving this toy.
Me too.
I was really digging on him.
It's a real shame because
He's nice.
and he's a nice colour green, which you don't often get.
Well, that's British racing green, isn't it?
It's
Is that
lovely
British racing green? I'm
I
sure
don't
that's
know.
British racing green.
know.
It's
Emerald green.
not emerald. Emerald green's brighter.
Come on, I can't say British racing green. My brother might be watching.
I think it is British racing green though.
It's not. Dermot, it's not. But
Yeah,
it's
colour
green.
choice.
Yeah.
It's definitely emerald's brighter. I know
Yeah.
that much.
Okay, it's green and I like the green.
Dark green.
He can't transform, which is a real shame because I like him. The trouble is, right, I was hoping when I get Fans Toys version of this to put this guy, into alt mode, and now my life is ruined.
Well, with a significant amount of force, you might be able to jam the armour, but I didn't
know.
It was starting to want a bit more force, and
Yeah.
I was willing to give it.
No, I don't want to do that. So,
And its bonnet fell off.
yeah, well, that was my fault.
But
I'll take
if
that
you
bit.
split that, split that just a tiny bit, and then because it's not going well. Dear.
Okay, so I think we have a better chance if we will move Andy over here just for a second.
So
We have a better chance if we transform him because, you know, he's a lovely robot.
I really
Sorry. Whoops.
I really like but he's only about, is it 49 quid for
Yeah.
3 figures? And I'm not going to tell you what I paid for him.
Okay,
It was
he's
a lot.
literally falling apart. I've never tried to transform this guy, as you can clearly see, from the fact that he's falling apart. But I do like the final victory stuff, and I'm really assuming that this is just an issue that I didn't find. Do you know what I mean? If I'd found this early, I could have went, oh, I want to get that fixed, but I can't really now. I can't say, oh, sorry. A year
So
later,
this is why you
I
should
tried
transform your toys.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to argue with that. I mean, he's all over the place.
Are you actually transforming him right now?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I think we should get him into robot because in robot I think he has a.
I think in robot it's
chance.
going to be closer.
He
Yeah.
has a chance, and I'm not going to judge him because he doesn't work right because that's not his fault.
Kind of his fault.
Well,
I like I like how he's completely like this one. The chest is there and everything. On that one, he sort of turns himself inside out and upside down. I really quite like that. It's quite clever.
I like this guy.
I liked him a lot more than I thought I was
Do
going
I
to.
need 2 bronze in my collection?
Well, you're going to get the Fans Toys one.
Yeah.
Fans Toys. I don't know.
'Cause I can't alt mode him. I don't know. I can't
He
control
can.
that.
You can have him, like you know when they crash the Ark and things don't go very well for them, and you know.
Are you trying to say that this can be dead Brawn?
Yeah, basically that's where I was headed with that. He can be dead Brawn.
Okay.
That would look pretty cool actually. Now I thought of it, I quite like that idea.
Yeah, that's.
You've put me on the spot a bit here because I've not transformed this guy in a really long time and I can't remember where all the little bits go.
I don't know if that's right, but this is how it's going. Was that the way it was? Oh, scratch marks there as well. I mean, I don't know.
You're probably going to want to stick... Yeah, because that bit just sort of fits in and then fills that gap.
I mean, it's not the end of the world, you know.
Just try not to pull any more bits off of
Yeah.
him. We here at Fingers on Plastic are very delicate with our plastic.
Usually we are, though. Usually we're not bad. This is just, this is moments after we got our TFN tickets sorted. And I think, I don't know about you.
There's a bit of an adrenaline going on.
Like this. Because usually I'd be having a hissy fit at Simon saying, oh, we don't want to show the video when we can't transform them properly, blah, 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 blah. But at the moment, I really just, I'm not bothered, am I?
We can't transform any of our figures properly.
This is true. There's very few videos of us transforming. So if anyone asks why we don't do it,
it's the faces.
hello. That's not
I'm like,
but yeah, I think I may have to go back and sort out this guy's legs. So yeah, we're going to have to quit.
Are we going to pause it for a moment
we
because can't have. All right, let's pause it for a second. And as far as that'll be concerned, that's seconds.
Yes.
And it really was only about 2 minutes, but I don't think they'll believe us if we say it was only about 2 minutes. But it really was only about 2 minutes, just whilst we straighten them out. As I said, that's the one Paddy owns, and this is my one.
So this guy, Robot, I love him. It's such a shame because I love the alt mode in this guy. And we were saying off camera, weren't we, that this guy is probably...
I think he's the better.
He's a better robot, but aesthetically, this guy looks better. But he is more tune accurate because he was a bit of a block, wasn't he?
I have to say, I think both of them have naff faces.
My one, the face isn't too bad.
It doesn't say Brawn to me.
But the helmet is awful. I mean, he looks like he's from a 1960s UFO movie.
From the back, Final Victory one looks better as well, actually, if
Yeah.
you just turn them around. Because you need his petrol tank, which I haven't got on me, to fill out his legs, if I remember correctly. I've not transformed this in years, so I put myself on the spot a bit there. My God, is that the hole in your finger from Purple Dude yesterday? Good grief!
Yeah.
That is quite a hole.
It is, said the vicar. Yeah. I love this guy. I don't want anyone out there to think, oh my God, these toys are rubbish. They're not. And it's pretty, I'm certain it's something I've done.
He's not. I think he's just. It's just that bit of forearm. It just won't go up. But
I mean, it might do if we.
Fixable.
It might do if we pushed it. Yeah, it might do if we pushed it. I'll have a look at it because I'd really like to keep this guy in alt mode once my new guy comes because I like the colour. So anyone out there getting this set, I still recommend them. Okay, not the set's fault.
Well, because they've got the warpath. Actually, is the warpath to hand? Because I've not seen the warpath either. Now we're veering off topic because we've done that a lot this weekend. Actually, our video time's going to go from the usual whatever it is to like about half an hour monstrosity. See, that's a cool looking warpath. I think
he is. There he is. He is really nice.
If Greg's got any of the sets left. No, they don't need him because
you got fan size coming, don't you? I did get this guy as a placeholder, but he is really good. I think he's the best out of them, out of that group.
My God,
who else was in that group?
Huffer,
do we have him?
No, you've got your Badcube.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Yeah, my Huffer has already found a new home.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, courtesy of a 6-year-old Polish boy who wouldn't let him go.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
This warpath's fantastic. Do you know what? I'd be tempted to get the 49 set of 3 just for this guy.
Keep him, yeah. Someone else said that.
I've not had him in hand before. Because I know there's another one coming, but A, we don't know how long we're going to have to wait for him. And, oh God, I'm going to have to say it. I've been not best of friends with fans. They won me back a little bit with Goose, but Blur and Rogue and... Who was the other one I had a dislike of? Transforming Cup isn't fun either, I think of it. This guy's really cool. So I wonder what... I'll have to see. The problem with fans' toys is you need to buy the figure before, order it, because otherwise it sells out.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to decide whether you want it before you actually get it in hand.
I want to see a review of the Warpath one to see if I'd actually buy it.
Yeah.
But I have to order it before the reviews come out. So that's the problem. And because the first picture I saw, he was like that shiny red. And I really didn't like the shiny red. I think this is actually a spot on Warpath. He's so heavy. He's much heavier than I thought he was going to be.
I'm in the middle. I'm not giving up on this guy just yet. I think I might have done it.
That's the arm that worked. Oh, have you done it? Son of a bitch. So you have. Well, it was your toy. I don't want to put that much force into it.
Well, I tell you what we'll do. We transform him? See if we can transform him back.
Difficult.
Come on.
All right.
You can do it. And then we can say we did it. And then I just don't want anyone out there to look at this toy and go, oh, it's not good. Because it's quite clearly me being a Muppet. Which, he doesn't want to say it, but he means, yeah, I know you are.
I was the one who failed to transform him the first time. That was me being a Muppet.
Yeah. Between us, right? Never had this problem when Andy's in charge. Then you come up and look. But I think we can transform him.
But it's probably
I think we can, which would be brilliant because I think he's awesome.
Right, that's it then. We're transforming again.
Yes, we are. Yeah. Clicky click.
That's clicky click. I mean, they don't have to know. It took us nearly a freakish amount of time to get these guys right.
Okay. First things first.
We got him right.
There was nothing wrong with this guy. It was just me and Simon being a div. Between us.
He had a very tight bicep.
Yeah, he did. And
I did not want to put that much force.
And when it's like anything, when you're playing around with someone else's toy, you're not going to give it the same heave-ho. I was trying to transform one from Greg a couple of weeks ago, and I did not want to make a move in case it fell off. At the end, Greg just went, just do it, and I did it. So I completely understand.
Then I transformed.
But he works, and isn't he gorgeous? Isn't he lovely?
I'm pretty sure that's British Racing Green, though.
Shut up. Yeah, it's really nice. One.
Well, I see you were saying about the toys and all that, and then I transformed the little Final Victory Warpath. And this little pin here fell out. I managed to pull it to pieces. But he is awesome. I love this guy. I love him.
I mean, what a deal for, there's a scratch on that guy, which probably was there from year dot. But for such a cheap set.
And because obviously there's Huffer who's not here. I'll see if I can use a picture.
Is it up yet?
Well, no, it'll be afterwards. I'll have to go and find one on the internet, and then with the...
But is the picture still up? Am I going to be talking to a picture? Or
I don't know. It will come up and go.
Okay. Well, we'll worry about that later.
It's like every time you say fans toys, we have to wait about 3 seconds after you say fans toys, because that's when I put your little fans toys.
That was just for you, Bobby.
Yes.
Right. This is gorgeous. I love him. He's a great set, and this is now yours.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're going to bring that home, and then that means he's not allowed. Oops. He's not allowed by the fans toys one, is he? Are you?
No,
you don't need that. He's gorgeous. I love the colour. Awesome. And then you have your hand.
Yeah. So we did transform it. I do like him more in... He looks like a Range Rover, like you'll see on the street, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And I think that's great. And he's quite a fun transformation, actually, I thought.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I do love the inside, and he's got some weight to him.
Yeah, there's a lot of weight.
He's got no weight.
No, but he does look like Hamlet from the cartoon, doesn't he?
He looks great. Yeah.
The thing with this is, I think this guy wins hands down in alt mode, but I think this guy wins in bot mode, which I didn't expect at all.
I think I agree with that. But I'm not a massive fan of either of the head sculpts.
No, both head sculpts are quite poor, and I'm hoping that FT is going to is going to do the proper head sculpt. We were watching we were watching a movie last night, but before that I was watching some G1 stuff, and you know that episode where Hound's head is the size of his body. You seen that?
Probably.
It's just a tiny clip where Hound is standing there and his head is about 4 times too big. That's what this guy reminds me of. He reminds me of that oversized, ridiculous head. Still like him. But
could be said he was a bit of a pain in the arse to get into the...
I tell you, the thing with him, right, is there's 2 things you need to worry about when you're transforming him. You see the feet. You see the feet this side.
Eat the feet.
They need to be that way around. Because when you're transforming them, you're going to expect the feet to be turned around in here, and your brain is going to be going feet in here. They don't, they go in this side. And added to that, I'm not going to open them up because it'll be 10 minutes to get them closed, is the legs need to be angled pretty much like this. Yeah, I know the jokes are already. So the legs need to be like that in order for it to function. Thank you. If you look at Mgo's video, there's a stage where he turns it upside down and you go, that's how you do it. So
Yeah,
it is workable.
the transformation of him was sponsored by Mgo, I think.
Yeah. Cheers, dude.
I've transformed him though, a bunch. I've sat watching movies, just flitting in between, but not for a while, and it turns out I'd completely forgotten. I like the look of his wheels more.
Yeah, they're really good.
He pips it for being...
Yeah, of course he does.
He looks better for being Brawn. He looks good as a car.
Yeah, but this is real world versus cartoon. Here we go again.
It's tough because
Yeah.
I do sometimes veer towards the real world. Like, yeah, he's good. And it was, 49 quid or something. It's ridiculously cheap.
And the fact that you get this absolutely amazing tank as well.
Is stunning.
Stunning colours. I love them. I tell you what, Vans Toys are going to have a battle to beat that.
And the transformation is fun for him as well.
I know, right, the tracks are
I've split
fake
them
and
out.
all the rest of it, but yeah. But you're going to have your work cut out for you, Vans Toys, if you're going to have a...
What, that'll be your video to do?
Yeah, but you're transforming them though. So that's it. So that one wasn't broken. That was our bad. And
It was very tight.
yeah. Died. And I'm still reeling from TFN game.
So, yeah,
I
that
actually
is so
look,
exhausting.
you think I look bad, I feel worse. And what time is it now? 3 p.m?
It is 3:35.
And we just had our breakfast.
Well, we were going to do a toy hunt, and then we lost an hour and a half with TFN Gate, and I'm not gonna lie, the weather does not say let's go outside.
The weather says I'm going back to bed.
So we're just going to, mess with more toys. Oh, what we'll do is we'll do a tour.
Oh yeah, good idea.
We'll go around your figures.
We need to put these figures away first, because they're all over the place.
There's a lot of figures. Okay, right. Cool.
Bye!
Keep waving. Keep waving.
Away.
Fingers on plastic.